I can't explain. I get this feeling that I want. I Wonderland. I get this feeling. La da da. Da, 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 da. Welcome to Panaloids, Comic Books, and More, your ultimate source for comic book related news, rumors, leaks, reviews, and creator interviews. We got TikToks. We have a Discord. We go live every single week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Kyle did most of that. I'm your host, Pierre, with our producer, Kyle, Dimitri, our fact checker, and Jeremiah, our fun fact distributor. That's it. That's a good. I like it. We got to change your name underneath. You got to be the fun fact distributor. I like it. That's us, guys. We're Panaloids, Comic Books, and More. If it's your first time here, hit that follow button. Hit the like. Keep tapping the screen. Whatever platform you're on, just keep spreading the good word. We're here with the nerdy news. The next live action Transformers movie will be the Transformers G.I. Joe crossover movie. I don't want to be the one to comment on this. I'll let someone else see what they got to say.
Hasbro wants money. Hasbro just wants money.
Maybe because I didn't grow up with G.I. Joe, I really don't care about G.I. Joe.
But you like Transformers.
Love Transformers.
But why do you love Transformers? The comics?
No.
Do you like Transformers because they're the American version of Gundam?
I like Gundam.
Hot take. Hot take that will get
and no, it's not even close to Gundam. That's the thing. Like it's two completely different things. They're both robots. That's
big ass mechs.
Yeah, but no, it's
you
totally
drive
different.
mechs.
Yeah.
They're sentient.
You drive mechs. The mechs have nothing, and the Transformers are like a race. They're like.
I can't wait till you get ripped apart for that, Jeremy.
Oh, I'm excited actually.
Yeah, no, totally two different things.
Our comic section has been quite spicy lately. It's been fun to watch.
I like it. I think it's nice to see everyone's opinions, and yeah, like I don't know, whatever. This is a safe space for all opinions. You know, I like to hear all of them, even if some of them are completely wrong. But yeah, Transformers movie, G.I. Joe crossover. Yeah, I saw this coming. I mean, they've been hinting at this and them trying to create this world. So whatever. Next up, Ross Marquand keeps pitching a miniseries that follows Chris Evans, Steve Rogers returning the Infinity Stones. And I think he should keep pitching it, and it needs to happen because that would be great.
I disagree.
I think that's what we need.
I don't want it.
It's too late.
Yeah, it's too late. It was not in the movie for a reason. And you're going to just leave it completely blank from the movie and be like, oh, here it is now. Who cares?
I think it's to set up evil Chris Evans, Steve Rogers.
You think it's to set up the secret empire Captain America?
Because they find that other. Everyone forgets that happened. Remember, he's passed out.
I definitely didn't forget.
Yeah, he's passed out. They find him in this other alternate universe now, or alternate timeline.
Oh, you think that's the one they brainwash?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wasn't the Shield from that run in something recently?
Deadpool Wolverine.
The triangular.
Mm-hmm.
So it helps your theory slightly, Pierre. Not enough that I agree with it, but sure.
The Shield was pretty cool. I'll give them that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It is cool.
If we don't get them returning the Infinity Stones, at least Steve Rogers returning it, I think we need Secret Empire. I would love Secret Empire.
It's a good one. I would not. That would be terrible in my opinion.
Really? Why do you say that?
In my opinion, it felt very ham-fisted. It felt very rushed. It felt like cash grab at the time. We're talking almost 10 years ago now. Secret Empire was.
Is
so
it really? Ugh.
Yeah, we're getting old, dude. We're getting fucking old.
Yeah, it's time to quit. Shut this down.
Oh God, yeah, it's been almost a decade since Secret Empire. Holy shit.
Yep.
No.
But I don't know. I guess
That's not
me
true.
reading
That
it.
can't be true. Hold on.
Me reading it
Dimitri.
now, it was really good. So I read it more recently, and I enjoyed it. But I also really enjoy alternate timelines, alternate universes. Like, give me more of that. I'm totally fine with those type of books. But yeah. Moving on, new Batman Arkham game is in the works exclusively for the PS5. Oh.
Really? That's interesting. PS5 exclusive? Why would they do that?
Wasn't it exclusive before?
No, it was
PlayStation?
available
No?
on Xbox and PlayStation.
Oh, yeah.
No, and I'm so
And
glad
PC,
somebody
I believe.
checked all of that.
It started in
I've had
2016.
PlayStation for so long.
Oh,
Started in
it's
2016.
almost 2025, motherfucker.
Pump the brakes.
It's been almost 9
Pump
years.
the brakes. All right. Chill
Dimitri
out.
took
What are you
the
what are you
fact-checking
rushing
thing
time
very
for?
seriously.
Over here.
It is closer to a decade than it is further away.
Where are we going? Where are we going? What we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, well, chill.
I like that Dimitri's a fact checker. This is good. This is good stuff. So Dimitri in the corner will just fact check Jeremiah on everything he says, guys. You don't have to worry.
Every single thing.
Oh, I hope so.
Good. I like it.
Even his
We
opinion.
are age for a
'Cause
reason,
even-
okay?
even
Let's
when
not
I'm-
rush time here.
Even when I'm technically right, that's the best kind of right to be. So
Just like you said, Moon Knight was never on the West Coast Avengers.
Don't.
No.
It's still early. Don't get
No,
around.
no. You're going too fast.
But Matthias showing arts. Yeah, we're really testing out my ability at saying names here. Has been cast as the villain in the Supergirl movie and is reportedly playing Krem of the Yellow Hills. Jeremiah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
Do you know?
No.
I was
No,
really leaning
I
on you on
do
this
not
one.
know. Krem
was
of
really-
the Yellow Hills.
Let's
Hey,
get Dimitri and Jeremiah is going to fact check everything here and look it all up.
I think it might be a character created by the one we will not name.
Is he? Is he?
Uh,
Let's find out.
Krem of the Yellow. Krem of the Yellow Hills. Who is he? Or she? We don't know. We don't know anything.
I don't think it was created by your arch nemesis. Was it?
Chat? Anything in the chat? Voldemort.
Oh no! Yes, it was. It was created
God,
by
he looks
like
he
you.
who shall not be named.
Moving on.
He looks like you.
Moving on.
All right. We're not going to give any emphasis or any information on Krem.
Moving on.
Scott
A
Snyder.
character created in 2021. I have not read Supergirl, Woman of Wonder, or Woman of. I'm gonna get roasted for that. Woman of Tomorrow. So I have not read that. I don't know who this character is, and the fact that he's going to be the big bad in the Supergirl movie, little pisses me off when they could have chosen, a character with a little more prestige, a little more
Brainiac.
Brainiac would have been perfect. Brainiac would
That
have been
would've been sick.
amazing.
That would have been sick.
Kyle, when did you
Was
guys
it a
meet?
Supergirl movie?
Because
What?
it almost lines up perfectly.
What?
You think I'm based
When did you guys meet?
off the character? The character's based off of me.
He looks a lot like you. I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
He's
We
gotta
he
add
more
that in.
hair, just
Overweight?
a little bit though.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I gotta look it up.
No,
I'm
no,
going-
no,
I-
at all.
I'm looking
No,
it up.
no. I just peeked ahead at the fucking
Are you seeing it?
at the notes. No. I saw Pierre's collection acquisition. When we get there, I have questions.
Krem of the Yellow Hills. That's a very
Is he
yeah,
overweight?
no, he's just bearded.
All right, compliment. I didn't have a beard when
Yeah.
I met the one who will not be named.
What color is the beard?
Moving on.
Scott Snyder, a writer that we actually talk about here. Absolute Batman receives 200,000 orders.
I'm
Yeah.
shocked it's quote unquote that low. I
you
expected this to
expected
be
higher.
a lot more. I mean, it's still a lot. 200,000 orders for a book out
Yeah.
right now is a lot. But there is, last I counted, 18 store exclusive variants. So that number I expected to be like closer to 400,000. But yeah, 200,000 by all means. Get your bag, Scott. I just hope that stores will continue to order the rest of the Absolute series off of the success so far of Batman. So we have Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder Woman, and we get more Absolute titles coming out.
Yeah, I guess it really just depends on how this works out, right? So hopefully, I mean, I did check out a couple pages of it and it looks sick, at least the artwork. So I'm excited. So we'll see. Shadow as Batman, Sonic as the Flash, Knuckles as Superman. What is this note? Amy as Wonder Woman, Tails as Cyborg, and Silver as Green Lantern. What are we talking about here?
We're just making Sonic comparisons.
We are getting a DC Sonic collab.
In comics, in animation,
Comics. I think comics. What I saw was sketches that looked like comics. How did no one else see this? You didn't see the little video of Shadow too as Batman?
DC and Sonic the Hedgehog team up for a global collaboration across comic books and consumer products. This was published yesterday. Oh my God.
Right?
Holy.
Right? If your producer was better, they'd pop pictures up right now, but they're not. So
wow. Wow.
Crazy. I feel like I gotta look this up now too.
The character designs. I mean, I am a little bitch, so I'm always been a Tails fan. But now, Cyborg Tails.
And I think that they chose very well.
Yeah, I do think that for sure. I think they nailed the proper crossover casting.
If Tails could have maybe been Green Lantern.
I like him better as Cyborg, though.
But Cyborg makes sense.
Yeah. Wow.
We know why he's Cyborg. Come on. We know.
Huh. I honestly thought it was going to be Knuckles as Cyborg because of.
I think Knuckles as Superman is genius, and that character design is amazing. Holy shit!
And I have Shadow as Batman.
Yeah, Shadow is Batman for sure. Art.
What's crazy to me, I'm finding out that they've met before. Like DC actually had them in comics before.
Yeah, there's been other crossovers. I am annoyed now at one thing in particular, that the artist credited for these concept drawings is Warner Brothers. Like credit the actual artist.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Hopefully
I wanted to know.
The article dropped the ball and missed that. Hopefully it's not.
It's going to be a 5-issue series written by Ian Flynn, who is currently writing Sonic for IDW. No artists yet announced. It will start in March of 2025.
I think it's a fun book. I don't think it's something.
Yeah.
We really need to care.
These collabs have always been fun, and it's nice that we're at 30-year anniversary of Sonic. You want to fact check me in that, Dimitri?
No, not yet. Maybe later.
I don't know if it was lag or dramatic pausing.
I don't know which one that
was. Yeah. So we'll see when that comes out. But you know who I'd like to actually take that? Kenny Porter. Just because I feel like he would do it well. You know? So you give him something obscure like that and he'll like knock it out of the park. So, but yeah. Kyle Chandler is officially set to play Hal Jordan in Lanterns.
So we are getting an older Jordan. We are getting an older Jordan. Kyle, do you want to elaborate?
No, thank you.
Kyle Chandler, who is that?
He's a guy, right?
Yeah,
that looks like a lot of other guys.
Yeah, he's got some nice salt and pepper hair, and I wonder
exactly
if they're going to keep that for Hal. They should keep it for Hal.
I think he's played a doctor a few times. I think he's played a pilot a few times.
This is perfect.
You heard it here first. Pierre, perfect casting.
Yeah.
Did Pierre know who it was prior to Googling it?
No idea. No idea. But now I know exactly that he's been in like almost everything just quietly.
But it's interesting that we're getting older Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart's the young Reckless, because from my growing up experience, obviously 90s millennial child. Yeah, I've always saw it as the other way around, regardless of the age. Just Jon Stewart was always undeniably
the hard nose, yeah.
So now I don't know. We'll see. I'll talk crap, I'm sure, but we'll see.
Cool. Keeping it DC, the Penguin director Craig Zobel is in an interview was being real coy about the Penguin's speculated connection to the Court of Owls. We got speculations here, guys. Speculations.
Unless the Court of Owls shows up by the end of the season, I want this to just be fucking gone. Shouldn't this be in rumors, not nerdy news?
Well, it's from an interview.
Yeah, it happened in an interview.
He's being coy. He being tongue in cheek. Oh, Court of Owls. Mm-hmm.
To me, that's a confirmation.
Oh, to you, that's enough.
That's enough.
Okay.
You're not
heard it here first.
Wrong. If someone interviews you and they ask you a question and you're just like, what? Yeah, I think you could believe that it's happening. So we'll see.
This comment I want to talk about, but let's go right into the Penguin from here.
Okay.
And let's go into this comment, and then we'll go back to all the things that you bought here.
All right.
So the title of this episode changed about 30 minutes before it started to The Penguin versus Tony Soprano. I made a thumbnail out of nowhere. So it's not the best.
Good thumbnail.
It's solid for what it is, but not my best. So we're saying here, what if the Penguin is Tony Soprano's long lost cousin? HBO actually dropped a TikTok showing comparisons of like angles, scenes, like just the first episode to many of the Soprano seasons. So to that comment, there's going to be, if there hasn't been already, subtle Easter eggs and probably very, very heavy Easter eggs.
Do you think this is a love letter to the Sopranos just using a DC license?
Yes, but I don't know if I'd use the word love letter. I would say let's take an element that works even now, because Sopranos had a massive rewatch. Not only because the anniversary.
Yeah.
No, like it happened. Like the views spiked because of, not just because of the anniversary, but the views were spiking just last year. The anniversary came up, spiked even more. So with all of that, it's no surprise that the Penguin is almost a scummy version, right? Like a more scumbag version of Tony Soprano. Everyone watched it, right? Because we're gonna spoil it like really badly.
Yeah. Now. I have not watched Penguin
at all.
So we're gonna spoil it really badly.
Oh my god! Had you not watched it?
Because I was busy. I went to a wonderful Comic-Con that I will be talking about momentarily.
No, I deleted it off the list.
Well, fucking really?
So
no, you didn't, motherfucker.
So
the Penguin was great. It was great. 10 out of 10. The episode was great.
I'll say the start was a little slow. Jeremiah, I'll give you a real warning so you could pop off headphones when it gets bad. I think it had a little bit of a slow start.
Can we stop for 1 second? Are we going to talk about Agatha as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So hit in the private chat when you want me to come back.
Okay. Not going to do that. So
nope.
I think
we're done with Jeremiah for the day, guys.
I think it did start a little slow,
Drink for Jeremiah being gone.
That would be great. Keep doing that, Jeremiah, because it'll be better for clips if you actually do something while I'm talking. I can't say anything wrong with it though. Besides that, because I don't even see like violence anymore.
I
Like,
almost feel like it was necessary.
Yeah, like necessary violence, and it's not even like, oh wow, like he shot somebody. To me, that still is slow. You know, like it didn't change the factor of it. But as it progressed and like the way the episode actually had to start and finish, like it felt like its own entity, where the ending was so satisfying. It's just episode 1. I really can't say anything more negative besides the fact of why did he have to wear a fat suit? Why couldn't they cast an actor who was the appropriate body type?
I was talking to Jenny about that, and I feel that I'm sure they gave people the opportunity. I'm sure that they interviewed, like, people came in and they gained their weight, all these actors, all these method actors,
and just wasn't.
Colin Farrell came in and they were like, this is the guy. This is the one we need, you know? I'm sure they gave him a shot. You don't think they gave everyone a shot? I'm sure they did. Like, the fact that they landed on Colin Farrell is so random. So
it is random.
He's great. He's incredible. He's incredible. His acting chops are incredible when it comes to this. I mean, he's been great in other things, but this is like a whole nother level. Like, it's just crazy to know that's him. I love the dynamic between him and this kid that he took off the streets. So that's cool. And there's really not much that you can really spoil with this. Like,
I have a theory that I know I'm right about.
Well, that kid, so they made him up, but what do you think is happening with that kid? Because he's not in the comics.
Okay, if you didn't watch Penguin, just mute for 10 seconds. Because my theory, I am so confident in, 100% the new character that they introduced that is essentially the Penguin's sidekick will be killed by Penguin or set up to be thrown into prison. He will somehow take the fall or meet his demise by Penguin's hand by the end. Because they're going to try and humanize him, as they kind of did, just a little, just like they did with Sopranos, where it's like, you shouldn't like this person, but you do. They're doing that with Penguin, but I think with modern television and that he still, at the end of the day, is the Batman's villain, they're going to save that for the last episode, and that's going to be like, oh crap, like we lost the second most screen time character here, if he is even that. That's another assumption, but I think they're just gonna, and it's gonna be like a shock factor, and everyone's gonna be like, "Holy crap, he is really that evil."
I can see that happening. That'd be a great way to just end it.
Yeah, so. I'd be happy to be right, as much as I do like the character a lot. I think it's a great character.
Now, the other character I really like is Falcone's daughter.
Yeah, no, she's great. She was in another HBO kind of comedy show. She's actually really great.
She just fits the role so good.
She's
and
amazing.
like damn.
First time
I felt like I was tied in that chair. Like, I really was like, oh my God, like what did I do? What did I do? Like, what the fuck did I do? And the way they just created that whole scene, like, even as an audience, I didn't know like that he was gonna get out of that. Like, I really thought like he screwed himself, and the kid like screwed him. Like, I thought that
it was to me initially a plot hole, and I was like, oh wait, no, he was trying to call him. The kid literally followed instructions over a voicemail and pulled through.
Yeah,
because he knew he was going to get captured.
Yeah.
So he told him where to go. He told him what to do. The kid knew where the body was. But yeah, no, when is the last time a first episode had a finish to it? Like, it actually could, like, yeah, it's gonna make a and then, right? There's an and then,
yeah.
But it actually was like from start to finish its own little story.
So I lied to Jenny. I said that this was it. Like, now you have to wait until the Batman too. She's like, what? I thought this was a whole show. I was like, no, it's one episode, one quick story. She's like, but it didn't go anywhere. Like, it was just, I was like, yeah, that's it though. Just a quick story, just a fun little side story. Like, what? But it really, like, to your point, it felt like a little story that wrapped up, and it could just be that. Like, right. And I'm excited to see what the next little thing he has to do, you know? And I'm just excited for all the 3 characters to kind of build the relationship together. And I'm hoping that we get to see some other nods or cameos of other characters, because that would be sick. Just like to see some beginnings of whoever, But
yeah, no, I think we will, and I think it's great that they didn't do it for the first one.
Yeah.
So now that you're back,
Jeremiah's
Jeremiah,
back.
You've seen Sopranos, right?
Bits and pieces. I
Enough
not
of it
watched
to
all the way through. Yeah.
So we'll go around. We'll go around the circle here, and anyone in the chat, if they want to chime in. From what we know of Penguin, from what we know of Tony Soprano, who would win in a fist fight? Just like straight up fist fight.
In a fist fight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Penguin.
Penguin's got a little bit of a metal attachment on his foot.
Tony
Soprano.
Tony Soprano may be tough and rugged, but Penguin has been getting his ass beat since he was young. He's used to it.
So we're taking he could take the hits and eventually
keep on coming back. Yeah.
All right, we got a Tony Soprano from Samson. We got a Tony from Chaos.
Yeah, Tony all day. Tony all day.
Tony has the height.
Does he?
I don't know.
How tall
Penguin
was
seems
Tony
like a big
Soprano?
dude.
Dimitri, fact check it.
Tony for sure. Penguin is not in good shape. World of War comics.
Yeah.
But we know the person underneath the suit is, which shouldn't be. Christian Bale would have gained the weight. That's all I'm saying.
You can't use that. So I think Tony Soprano, if they just a full fist fight, the two of them, Penguin would slip off of his velour little jumpsuit, and he wouldn't win.
Tony Soprano was 6'1".
Yeah.
Really?
I don't like that as an answer.
6'1", and he's gonna open up a can of whoop ass on the Penguin.
Colin Farrell is 5'10".
Height is not everything here, okay?
That's not a big difference realistically in height. But again, we're still talking about the Penguin. We're not talking about Colin Farrell.
The Penguin's height is 4'10".
Yeah. Now, the height's a bit bigger.
We can go as the Rogues. Like we can do.
We've gone over this many times. I know you enjoy calling me the Penguin. At least if you call me the Colin Farrell Penguin, we know he looks good under everything.
I would want Kyle to be the Penguin, but you'd have to be the Penguin from the animated show.
Who said that?
The new one, the one where it's a woman, the mom.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
yep.
I mean, all right.
Oswalda, what's her name?
So,
Oswalda.
Are you considering making your wife Oswalda?
She literally just came in here and said, "I'll wear a penguin costume."
Oh,
okay, all right.
She literally just opened the door and said it.
As long as
I don't have to be Penguin, I get to be someone cooler.
You can be, no, never mind. What I was gonna say was mean.
Comic talk.
I can take it. All right, I can take it.
Do we get to go to collection acquisition now?
Yeah, I guess we'll jump back and forth from. Yeah, let's do all that, and then we'll get to Agatha later on.
Okay.
Everyone, stay tuned for Agatha.
Pierre, you need to go first.
Do I?
Oh, you do, because what you put in the notes, I am concerned and excited.
Journey into Mystery, number 73. 73? Yeah, 73. Along came a spider. The spider strikes. Hello. I got it.
So it is the prototype of Spider-Man.
Yep.
It is the first appearance of the prototype of Spider-Man. For those,
I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so I was like,
prototype is.
I saw it, and I was like, I should go for it, and I did.
I was just shocked that you went Silver Age, and to my knowledge, if I remember listening correctly to last week's episode, you have a Daredevil number 16 now.
Yeah, that's on the wall up there. I can grab it, but it is up on the wall.
Is it CGC graded?
Yeah. I think it's a 7.5.
Jesus fucking Christ! That's awesome. Like, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Pierre.
I went to the comic book shop. I was just looking at comics, and I was looking at the graded ones, and that one kind of spoke to me, and I was like, what's the deal with that one? And he told me that that the story of, obviously it's relevant.
First John Romita Spider-Man. It's not the first time that they meet. They meet in Amazing Spider-Man 16, which I have in CGC 4.5.
Okay. But yeah, the
Kyle,
cover was cool. I didn't notice at first
beautiful.
what it was. It was just like them over like it looked gray at first, and I looked closely. I was like, oh, that's like they're over the city. So, but yeah. Yeah. But,
Kyle, do you want me to dump, or do you want to go now before I dump?
Yeah, I'll go quick, and I'll let you dump. I wish I saved the photo. If anyone wants to see Jeremiah dressed up as the Spirit and another Spirit that he somehow found and ran into.
We'll get there.
It's in the Discord.
Yeah, check the Discord out.
I got this action figure.
Love it. I love it so much.
Weapon of Vengeance.
Beautiful, beautiful box.
So here's the thing, all right? Because I gotta complain. The only thing vengeance-y about this figure is the hands that it came with and the head that is attached.
Yeah, it's just a base ass Wolverine sculpt.
If you swap the head, so my argument was like, you really couldn't give me a normal Wolverine head on the side. Now, if you don't want to give me normal claws, you want to just give me the flame claws, that's understandable. But you can't add a normal head sculpt? Because maybe I just want flaming claws for my display. And by my display, I mean in this box. Also, this box is smaller. Did I miss something?
They're saving plastic.
But then you look at the McFarlane ones, and they're like huge.
You get your window back. You get your window back.
And that's it.
Quit your bitching.
You get your window back, and McFarlane doesn't care about the environment so much. So
I'm very confused. I'm just very confused with what they're doing. I feel like if they just went retro completely, like the bubble of the plastic with just the big cardboard, I feel like that's less plastic, no?
That would have been amazing. I
you're kind of right.
I don't know, actually. The outer one's pretty... Anyway, I'm not going to decipher. Jeremiah,
you are right. That would be less plastic thinking about it. So,
should I spotlight you?
If you want to, that's
Do you have like stuff to show that people?
I have lots of stuff to show. I have too much stuff to show.
All right, let me push the right button.
Oh.
All right. So last week, I went to Baltimore Comic-Con, but before I went to Baltimore Comic-Con, me and my dear friend Chris did a 180-mile round trip on Wednesday, hitting 13 different comic book stores. I didn't buy something at each. I had a budget because the con was coming up. But here are a few things that I did buy. I got the library edition of Black Hammer, the first volume. So I am now, I guess, trying to collect all of these, which is going to be a pain in the ass. I got a Nightcrawler statue. Beautiful Nightcrawler statue. I got a Daredevil bust. And then probably the coolest pickup that I got them for really cheap. So everyone knows that comics are graded on a 10-point scale in terms of condition. But when you talk about older books, they're graded on a rarity scale called the Gerber scale. And it is a reference to these two books. These are the Gerber photo guides. Came out in 1986. And a couple got together and cataloged every comic book they could find. So volume 1 has 10,000 comics in it. Volume 2 has 11,000 comics in it, starting from 1932 up into, I believe they stopped in 1973. If only. So if you ever hear the term Gerber white, it means that they could not get a photo of it, so they just left a white space. And so you talk about the rare of the rare of the rare older books. It's really fun to try to track them down. So there's that. And then was the convention, and I have a rant. CGC, you're not gonna hear this, but oh boy, are you on my shit list. So The moment we got to Baltimore Comic-Con, I immediately got in line for CGC because I had a drop-off. I needed to get a reholder for my spirit book, and I needed to drop off some books for clients that I pressed. So fill out all my information, and then I get in the express line. The express line for drop-off. I was waiting for 2 hours. There were 16 people in front of me. 2 hours. And then I drop off my books and everything's golden. I'm getting a reholder for my first spirit. And then they call me an hour later informing me that they can't do a reholder because they left the magazine reholders behind. So I wasted 2 hours of my con trip. But it turned out okay. It turned out okay because I got 2 sketches in my Book of the Geomancer. So if you've been keeping up on it, I actually haven't gotten to show this off because I haven't had the book back since. So this was at Terrificon. I got Stuart Sager doing The Immortal Enemy. And then the 2 people that I wanted most at this convention was Brian Starfleeze and Babs Tarr. And for Brian Starfleeze, I wanted Divinity, and he delivered. I can't believe I was able to get this. And then we all know how I feel about Babs Tarr. And she was absolutely wonderful and did a punk mambo for me. And it looks absolutely incredible. I also managed to get a quick little head sketch by Bob Hall of Judge Dredd to go with my Spirit head sketch, to go with my Daredevil head
I like
sketch.
that.
So I'm going to try to get all my favorite characters in 4x6s so I can just have little frames of them. And then if you look here, this is the Spirit movie starring Sam J. Jones, signed by Sam J. Jones. There is a photo op of me dressed as the Spirit, with the Spirit, holding the first Spirit. So it's Spiritception. And you can check that out on the Discord. Also, if you saw me earlier when they were talking about Penguin, it is a Rivera cover day. Hello Darkness 3 has come out. Rivera cover. There's actually 2 Rivera covers. I didn't get the second one yet, and I'm upset about it. So, yeah. It's a 1 per store thank you variant. And of the 7 comic book stores near me, apparently none of them got it. So
quotations mean eBay.
Yeah, for sure. I already bought one. It should be here in the next 2 days, hopefully.
I have a quick question for you. That book, the book of, what do you call it?
The Book of the Geomancer.
Yeah. How do you start one of those? And do they just sign, like they just draw your drawing for you? You have to pay every time.
You have to pay money. You have to pay money. So I did the math with the 9 sketches I have in this book right now. I'm at $1,500. So if you get a smaller sketchbook, chances are they're going to like charge you a smaller amount for little drawings. Some people don't charge if you're doing something like cutesy, like a jam piece. Some people charge a lot less for jam pieces. If I'm being completely transparent, the Divinity from Brian Starfleeze was $50, and the Punk Mambo from Babs Tarr was $100. And like for $100, all day.
Yeah, no, that's all day. Nuts.
So you only have 9 drawings? I thought you had so many more.
Nope. This was $300. The Stuart Sager Immortal Enemy was $300.
Are you gonna do the other pages too, you think?
No, I'm gonna leave these blank because
smear.
Yeah, and it's gonna take me forever to try to fill this fucking thing.
Yeah.
But like not that one.
Is this
that's
like
a work in progress
thing with comic book people, like to have like a
book have a sketchbook? Yeah. Mine is a little weird. Mine is completely different. Mine is a prop from a comic book, but a lot of people go around with a sketchbook and have artists sketch in them.
I've thought about it, but
I think
I want to hang it up.
Yeah, it's for this. It's me being stupid.
No, it's a cool idea.
It's a cool idea.
I've never seen a book like that used as a sketchbook. People are probably like, I got to draw on this kind of paper. What are you doing?
Yeah. Oh my God. So I was terrified when Brian Starfleeze started the sketch. So he did this little like pencil outline where he was going to go. And then he mostly did ink, and he did 1 stroke with his brush, and he stops and he goes, whoa. And I'm just like, oh, he's going to say how much he hates this paper. And then he immediately goes, this is awesome. This is going to be fun. And he just like, he put one arm behind his back and just went to town with the brush. Other artists do not like using the paper. So I know for a fact that Carrie Nord wasn't a huge fan of the paper. And then Bill Sienkiewicz didn't say shit, but I have a Bill Sienkiewicz sketch. Like, I still can't believe that.
So, and for Kyle's thing, you could just get like a book that has terrible paper out.
Terrible pages. Yeah, you could.
Yeah, but at that point, I'd rather just let them use their own paper of their preference. And that's everything I have. That's what it is.
Like if I were you, Jeremiah, I feel like I would tear one of those things out and eventually put it up. I don't know.
I don't know if I will, but there's always that option.
That book's sick, though. That book is cool. Where's it from?
So it's from the Valiant universe. You can buy your own Book of the Geomancer still, I believe, at the Valiant store. I think they're still for sale. They may not be for sale anymore.
I'm gonna buy a different type of book and make them draw.
The Book of the Geomancer is still available. So I got it for $100. The book itself I got for $100. They are now $36.
Oh, that's good.
So I will put a link in the Discord if you are interested in getting the exact book that I have. Now, the way that I use this book as a sketchbook in the real Valiant universe, the only person who can read the Book of the Geomancer is the Geomancer. So I'm getting artists to render versions of the character in which I believe the Geomancer would see them. So that's why I'm picking the specific artists for specific characters. I gave Babs the option of 3 different characters because she could have worked for all 3, either any of the 3, and she chose Punk Mambo, which I think was the right choice.
What's the website, Jeremiah?
Valiantstore.com. So,
all right.
And cool. that was my good con. I dressed up as the spirit. Oh, I forgot that story. Oh, I have a quick story. Quick aside. All right, so I'm dressed up as the spirit. Not many people dress up as the spirit. My friend John points out that there is another spirit hanging out in front of Cliff Chang's table. So I run over, and it is a perfect opportunity to, like, clearly I have an insane interest, the same as this other person. Not to rag on him. He even said it himself, like, I'm the pre-fight spirit. He was the post-fight spirit. His mask was a little wonky. His suit was a little extra dirty, but it was meant to be that way. And so we take a photo in front of Cliff Chang's table, 2 spirits. And Cliff Chang's agent says, "Who are you guys?" As in, who are you dressed up as? And I said, are you kidding me? Like, you're trolling right now. You are an art agent. If you are getting into comics at all, there are 3 names that you should know: Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko, and Will Eisner. Even if you don't know anything about the spirit, you should know that he fucking exists. So I called this guy a fucking idiot and walked away.
Wow.
Turns out it was Felix Comic Art.
Wow. Okay. Hopefully we weren't wearing a Panaloid shirt that day.
Jesus.
I was dressed as the spirit.
Oh no.
So as you can base on Kyle and Dimitri's reaction, Felix Comic Art is a very, very big agent in the comic book world. A friend of mine then asked if I could get a Sanford Green commission for him. And guess who was sitting next to Sanford the entire rest of the show? Needless to say, I did not ask.
That was a story that you tell off camera.
And that was the last Baltimore Comic-Con Jeremiah will ever be at.
Yep.
Spirit left in handcuffs.
Damn.
But they got the wrong guy, actually. Got the other guy.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that made me happy.
Yep.
Yeah, that bridge was burned a long time ago. I'm sorry this turned into just basically my haul. Let's talk Agatha.
Turns out they were both post-battle spirits. Oh, I gotta go.
Dimitri, did you read anything? Did anyone read anything?
No.
So we're really playing hard into the comic books and more name because literally it's
this is the more. We're the more.
No one read any comic books, so I apologize.
Not this week. But there's too much to watch. There's too much to watch.
And we got things in the work. Me and Pierre had a half-naked meeting about a new logo. About a giveaway that we've been mentioning for a very long time.
Yes, I have to send stuff for that giveaway. I do have to send stuff for that.
Oh, giveaway. we have a plan for you.
Oh no!
Should I?
So you hold on to all that.
I'll tease a little bit.
You're gonna don't show stuff. Don't show stuff.
I'm not.
Don't just. Oh.
There's comics in here. There's comics in here. There's gonna be more comics in here.
We're thinking just a very loose, just to get you excited, because we're planning it within a month. Multiple prizes, from mystery boxes to known prizes to variant, just signed things, just a variety of different things. Some being a mystery, some being not.
No one knows.
We've been talking about it so long. We got to go big. We got to go real big.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
We don't know.
All right. So no one read anything.
No one read anything.
No indie books this week. We have a theory theater category.
I renamed our category Theory Theater. That's where we go into anything we watch and we give a lot of theories about it. Theory Theater.
Oh, okay. This is perfect for Agatha. So the first 2 episodes of Agatha have dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Before we talk details, score.
10 out of 10.
Babe?
Agatha all along, what do you think?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Wait, 9 out of 10.
It's not
7.5.
I'm with Jenny. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Okay.
9 out of 10.
Dimitri didn't watch it actually.
I'm gonna drop it down to 9 out of 10.
All right, so now let's get into it a little bit. We got introduced to a lot of characters we do not know the name of yet.
Yes, we
specifically do. 2 in mind.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so Aubrey Plaza,
the Green Witch.
You think she's the Green Witch?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I think she's reprising her role as Shadow King.
When was she? Oh,
Legion.
No.
Yes. Could you imagine? She comes back as the Shadow King, then branching Legion into the MCU.
I don't like that.
Mutants are the big thing.
Nah.
Okay.
Good grounds, like good try.
Legion's gonna be gone. I don't think it's coming back. I'm sorry.
No. So let's talk about her pet, her familiar. We don't know his name. Every time he goes to speak his name, it gets muddled. When we hear his backstory, gets completely flooded out. Who do you think this is?
Well, it's clearly Wiccan.
Yes, it's Wiccan. It's Billy. It's Billy.
It's 100% Wiccan.
He clearly says William. Both times his mouth get covered up. He has a boyfriend, so clearly he's gay. Clearly the boyfriend looked kind of like Hulkling, like in the quick 2 seconds. In the quick 2 second like recap, he does look like Hulkling. He's a bulky like black kid. It's awesome. And then when he's talking about when we get his backstory ish, he mentions that he was 5 when his mom left. He was about 5 when that all went down.
I just thought it was him and stopped looking for clues.
Also, a W appears over his mouth when he says his name. You could think that's Wanda, or I'm thinking more along the lines of William. So,
I think Wanda.
I think the W is the Wanda. I think so. We were actually talking about it. It's like a mother's curse, like the mother's love. It's not a W. It's an M, by the way. Maximoff. Yeah, I thought it was a W too. It's an M if you look at it again.
It's so
yeah.
Cursive's not a thing anymore, so it makes sense that we would all think it's a W.
So an M.
But we believe that it's the mother's love, that curse that's unbroken, that can't be broken, because the other curse lifted already on Agatha that Wanda had on her. But this one, although Wanda's gone, it protects him still. Because the mother's love can't be broken.
I just hope they have a good explanation as to how he's back, and we get it in this season.
Okay, I'm looking at it right now. The symbol, it can be both an M or a W. Now that I'm looking at it closer, I will agree that it is an M over a W.
And either one would work, but
either one would work.
would be clean, like to have like
the
Maximoff like name.
But I think
on
it's specifically done in that way, so where it could be an M or a W.
Yeah, like we're not supposed to like know it right away. Like we know it.
Yeah,
though. I mean, how do you not? Yeah, I think they're doing a great job with that though. And playing with the audience. Now, what do you think? I feel bad.
I don't know the actress's name, but the woman who plays Kitty in that 70s show, who's Mrs. Hart in...
oh, incredible.
Incredible job. My God, I'm so excited to see what happens with her.
Yeah.
And then obviously Aubrey Plaza.
That's
just like your opinion, man.
What do you think Wiccan, what do you think his real plan is?
To get to the end of the road, get powers, and bring his mother back.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Or his brother back.
Oh, I like that option as well.
Because where's his brother? You know? Like, I'm like...
Tommy, where are you?
So I'm like, maybe he's bringing his brother back. His mother would make sense. Speaking of his mom,
Scratch, really? That's an interesting theory.
Where is his mom? Which mom? What happened? So the Wanda that we see, the body that we see, is the Wanda from the other universe. She's wearing the same thing from Doctor Strange's.
The Darkhold like fell on her. Yeah, she was crushed by the Darkhold.
No, she's wearing the same outfit that the other, like there were two.
Yes, she is.
When she tried to steal the children.
Yeah, the one that was going through in like the horror movie sequence.
Right.
Yeah,
so she's wearing that same outfit, which makes me believe that when we see 616 Wanda get crushed by the building, I think she got blipped out of there. And this universe's Wanda got crushed by this building. I don't know how. I don't know what exactly happened. Or maybe something happened in the other universe. I have no idea. Like we were saying, like maybe off camera, like we didn't see it, but maybe when America Chavez opened up the portal, maybe she somehow got through. Like I have no idea on how that happened, but there had to been a switch at some point, or maybe she came to this universe. I was saying that she's probably like a fugitive in her universe at this point. Like she's back in her body, back at home at the end of Doctor Strange. But I mean, you just killed like 7 superheroes. I doubt you can just go back and hang out with your kids at home now, just casually. So
I'm just really excited to see how this plays out. I think a lot of people were already ragging on Agatha being a show. And I think these first 2 episodes were very, very good to hook you. Of course it's for Mephisto. It's always for Mephisto.
I'm starting to think Mephisto's not happening ever. I think it's just this.
No, they won't now because it's just free advertisement of everyone saying it all the time. It's just constant content.
Although Sacha Baron Cohen did get cast as Mephisto a while ago, so I don't know if that's going to be a thing ever.
Yeah, he got canceled.
Interesting Mephisto. Wait, he got canceled?
Borat got canceled, yeah.
I don't remember that. So.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then the other working rumor was, this is a while ago though, this is going back, was that Aubrey Plaza was Mephisto. But
if
I don't
she's
think
Mephisto, then she should just be Shadow King. I have no reason why they would. I see no reason why to make her Mephisto when she's already been a very powerful, mystical character before in a property that they are attached to. Like, maybe that leap is too easy to make and they don't want to make that leap. That could be a reason, but
I'll feed your fire, Jeremiah. I'll feed your fire for just a minute. So, what if Aubrey Plaza, right, is what you say she is, and what if Wiccan is your Green Witch?
I'm okay with that. I'm 100% okay with that.
Like, they get, like, the door opened. We know the door opened, and you need all these factors to open this door, right? You need this Green Witch. Aubrey Plaza is nowhere to be found. So how did this door open? Wiccan was in the house. He was close enough to maybe, open this door. Maybe he's in proximity, and maybe he is your Green Witch.
Those creatures bore a really striking resemblance, minus the spikes. I know the comments are going to come from me, but minus the spikes, they look like Blackheart. They did. The cuts on the faces, the just black everything, eyes, teeth, mouth, it all. So Mephisto,
they were creepy.
Maybe?
They were
definitely
creepy
creepy.
Too. They did
a
they
very
did this
good job.
very well. Oh my god!
Almost like they were shadow sneaks, minions of the Shadow King. Almost.
Jeremiah, look at Serenity's comments. Just read all of them and then give us your thought on all of that.
Right.
And in the meantime, Dimitri's back. So no more spoilers for Agatha now, guys. Dimitri's
That's it.
back.
We're moving on from Agatha.
We're moving on.
Actually, just realized you could do that with the comics. The comments.
9 p.m. Eastern time tonight. We're getting episode 3, guys. So,
are we really?
Get on board. We'll talk about it next week.
If you go to the Discord, we'll talk about it tonight because Pierre's gonna watch it right after this.
I will, 100%. I'm gonna make popcorn. It's gonna be nice, or ice cream, or both. We're talking about the Thunderbolts.
Can you guys tell me if I
We're
should care?
On.
You should care.
No, 100%. Yeah,
this is a good
about
show.
the show. 7.5 for the first two.
Did
but
you like
I have
WandaVision, Dimitri?
It was all right. I enjoyed it.
He might not like it.
Never mind. I didn't like that answer. Don't watch it.
Little sketchy
I actually don't want to hear.
I'm going to watch it anyway.
Show at all
so there. So there.
Now I don't want you to watch the show.
Serenity, I just want to say all of your comments, I give you validation. I think everything that you're saying is very valid.
Right? It's something.
Yes. Do you have Kevin Feige's number? Is my question. Yeah, like of all the theories that I've heard, seen, what's in my own brain, yours holds a lot of water, and I don't want to discredit you at all with any of them. The fact that you can't see an M though, the fact that you can't see a W though is weird because you can see a W.
I thought it was
just look at it slightly this way.
Initially,
and it's a W.
I thought it was a W too. And then like Jenny was like, no, that's not a W. And like I was like, it's definitely a W, whatever. And then she went back, looked it up, and it was an M. And I was like, all right, well, I was close. I mean, I knew it had to do with Wanda. Like
Serenity, you are on our Discord, and I will show you the W later.
Thunderbolts trailer. Are we talking that? Are we moving on?
Yeah. So I mean, let's just give a. You
didn't see the Thunderbolts trailer?
Okay.
No.
Mute yourself. Watch it now.
I'm gonna go watch it.
Okay.
There's so many things we didn't watch. Isn't that funny?
The and more is more of not doing what we're supposed to.
It's funny.
So I think it looks really good, actually. When they added the asterisk, I felt better about it. Like I felt something about it was like, okay, you're trying to be something. Like you're trying to show us you're doing something creative. Because that's who's put an asterisk in a title before. It's like just the trying to be clever with the title and add that mystery. I was like, all right, they're putting more effort because it might actually be good and should have some hype behind it. I think the trailer was great. I think everyone thinks the trailer is great. I love all of the costume redesigns. I saw the poster with the suspicious AI. Do you want to go into that? You want to go into that right now? Because I don't think it's AI.
It's not. His fingers, there's 5. There's not 6.
Right, so let's just show it because I actually did my job.
I just want to say something. You could be Red Guardian. It would be a little shorter, but you could pull it off, Kyle. You could be Red Guardian. That's the first thing that I've gotten from watching this. This is live reactions of me watching the trailer.
I love Ghost's redesign. I love Ghost's redesign.
Why do I have to be Red Guardian though? You can't
stop it. You know why?
Can I be Winter Soldier?
It's the beard and the shaved head. Beard and the shaved head.
I didn't shave my head yet. I just wear hats. All right.
Stop dicking around. You know why?
All right. I don't. If you're on YouTube, you can't see my mouse. If you're on TikTok, you can. So this looks. Oh, it didn't even crop well. So it kind of did. So everyone's saying that's one finger, that's one finger, that's one finger, that's one finger, and that's one finger, making 6 total, right?
I could have but it's not. It's a shadow.
Yeah, because it's not a shadow. Each one curls. So this one curls over this one. This part here is this finger, which is curling over the other one. They're just curled over. And this spot right here is probably just bad photoshopping. That's not. I wouldn't say it's AI. It's just that it's hard to tell. It's 2 different fingers.
Yeah, no, for sure. Can we talk about Bob for a second?
You want to give some fun facts? Give some fun facts.
Well, fun facts aside, for a hot second. For those of you who don't know who Bob is, it is Robbie Reynolds who will be playing Sentry. That's not my Sentry.
Wow.
I need a blonde buff Sentry. I need a Sentry that will fuck shit up. Serenity, I think we are meant to be, because I'm a huge Evil Thunderbolts fan. I love the Masters of Evil. Sentry is very important to me, especially because of the Dark Avengers run. Interesting. Is he a member of Congress? No, he's not a member of Congress. He's just speaking in front of Congress. Yeah. I don't know. We'll probably get the plot to that.
I think he gets cleared. He gets cleared.
Yeah, he does get cleared of his charges.
When Falcon became Captain America.
Yeah. But Bob looks real small. Like, he not only muscular wise, but height wise. He's not a you're telling me drugs are gonna make this guy fucking boof? And like, what about the Void? Like,
yeah, I think it's going to be a very different take on Sentry, right?
We're asking you. Where's the Void?
Yeah, for real. You're asking us.
In the back of his mind, hopefully, like, if the Void doesn't show up, that's a problem. Like, what I would love is this team to go out and they start fighting each other to get this this package. We are all sent here, blah, blah, blah. And so they team up, and turns out what they're looking for is the Void, and it's Sentry. And when Bob finally fucking Super Saiyans, that's when the Void shows up. I don't need a Billy Shazam Sentry. I need
read the comment, then respond.
Yes, there are all multiple identities between Bob, Sentry, and the Void. But Bob himself went away a long time ago when Sentry became an Avenger. So the Bob mindset is long gone. Also, Moon Knight is a thing. We don't need another person with all these split personalities. Like, Sentry Void separation is obviously makes sense because you can't have one without the other. But we don't need Bob. I don't want Bob.
Pierre also got a clicky keyboard.
You like the clicky keyboard? I'm gonna remove all the keys and start changing them
Would
out.
you like to compete with messing up the audio for everyone?
Sure, let's do a typing competition on
you don't
camera.
I can't spell.
Sure. So, Serenity, I get what you're saying, but this is our first introduction to him. So, Bob isn't gone yet in the comics.
So, are we gonna watch this motherfucker take drugs?
Probably.
Well,
It's about time.
The way the trailer kind of shows, there's actually like paper in the background showing they selected his hairstyle, body type, all of it, because they're trying to manufacture a hero that America will love, similar to Homelander kind of thing. Just for a quick reference, same concept is what they're going for.
Okay, I can get
it's
behind
Super
that.
Soldier, but it's not Super Soldier. It's Super Symbol.
As long as like Bob goes the way of the dodo when the Century takes over.
Yeah.
Okay. Like that's I don't want that human aspect of him.
I don't know. I like it. I like the trailer was good. I just watched
you're a good
egg. It's definitely it's got me excited. So when's this coming out?
March.
Dimitri, fact check.
So the other thing that you see in the trailer is Val has taken over the Avengers Tower. So we finally have a name on the Avengers Tower because
May 2nd.
We've been talking about that for a while. Who's in the new Avengers Tower? There were rumors that Oscorp took it over at one point. We were saying Fantastic Four took it over. Who was taking it over? Theory. So it's Val.
It's Oscorp.
No, the trailer.
It's already done. There's no theory there, Dimitri. It's over.
Well, I think the asterisk means that they're not the real Thunderbolts team.
That it's
that we're going to get Norman Osborn at the end.
Oh,
good.
Because like we don't have Zemo, and Zemo has to be in it, right?
I mean, Zemo founded the Thunderbolts, yeah. But Zemo exists. Zemo's out in the world.
I don't think they're doing it though.
Well, where the fuck is he?
Dark Avengers? Dark Avengers?
Yeah, because Century Dark Avengers, right?
Yeah.
Dark Avengers.
No, I think Dimitri's got grounds. It's I think it is going to set up another team, and that other team will be Dark Avengers.
It's the asterisk.
The ground is mine.
But the building is definitely Seinfeld lady.
Yeah.
Oh, Viper.
Yeah, like that's hers. So.
Yeah. So Serenity says in the chat, Val's taking over is an old leak, and that the asterisk will change the name to Dark Avengers. But I think it will just be Avengers, because who's going to be help us, Dark Avengers?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Can we move on? No.
Oh, that's no
chaos. You
that's
are
what you
wrong.
You want
chaos drops in the chat. Also,
way before that.
Chaos said in the chat, also, how are you going to call them the Thunderbolts and not have Ross in the movie? The whole reason they are called the Thunderbolts is because of him. That's true. That's true.
No,
that is a fun fact.
No, it is
fun
not.
fact.
It is not named after him. It has never been named after Thunderbolt Ross. Never.
Everyone drop in the chat that you agree with Captain Chaos.
The Red Bolts were technically named after Ross, but no, Thunderbolts. No. Oh my God.
So anyone who agrees with Captain Chaos, give me a thumbs up in the chat. Every vote will also count for removing Jeremiah for being wrong. Once again,
Captain Chaos. The Thunderbolts were 1997, founded by Hummet Zemo, pretending to be Citizen V. The Thunderbolts were founded as a bunch of villains pretending to be heroes so they could do their villainy shit. And then Hawkeye joined the team. And it slowly shifted from villains doing villainy shit to villains doing heroic shit. And then the team changed multiple times, a lot of different rosters. The best roster ever, in my opinion, was Moonstone,
Thunderbolt Ross,
Bullseye, Green Goblin, Venom, Radioactive Man, and Songbird.
Is that the one with the red Venom?
No, that you're referring to the Red Bolts.
And that's without Red Hulk.
So the Red Bolts are the only version of
the
Thunderbolts that had Thunderbolt Ross. Don't you dare say that's the good version. Don't you fucking dare. Like that's a cool
Punisher.
idea, but
It's a good
they
team.
Elektra.
It's a great team.
That one.
It's a much
the
better
name
team.
Thunderbolts didn't mean fucking shit
It's a
because
really
what
solid
they
team.
did,
It's the
that
best team.
whole storyline was
The best team. I think.
you have a mission that needs our help. We'll help you with that mission, but then you got to help us with our mission. Had nothing to do with like a team unity and like trying to make the world a better place. They were selfish motherfuckers.
So it's a better team. Is what
Venom
I got out
and
of
the
that.
Punisher. Come on,
Yeah,
Agent Venom.
and Punisher. It's incredible. Oh,
It's just.
Can I
They're
answer
lose.
this?
Kumar, where'd you go?
Did he leave? He got so mad he left. In regards to the comment on the screen, why you got the Five Nights at Freddy 2 Office for the thumbnail? Because I made the thumbnail literally 15 minutes before the stream. I did a little switcheroo, and I typed in Office in my Photoshop app, and that was a free image I was allowed to use. So yes, we will not be referencing Five Nights at Freddy more than your comment. This is the only note it will be getting. Jeremiah, have you taken enough deep breaths that we can move on to the rumors, because we are at the 8:12 mark here?
Yes, let's go on to rumors.
All right.
We're gonna skip the first one. The fourth Sonic the Hedgehog movie is in the works and is rumored that the movie could include Silver the Hedgehog.
I didn't know who
Let it
Silver
happen.
was till
Let it happen.
today.
No idea. Jujutsu Kaisen has an American live action project in development. Who's going to do it? Probably Netflix. Moving on. They do it good. They do it good. I would let them do it. Or Amazon Prime, because Amazon Prime has been killing it. A Beast Boy animated television series titled Beast Boy Lone Wolf is in the works at Cartoon Network. That's not true, because Cartoon Network shut their doors already. There's no, it's done.
But didn't they sell off to someone? Like they sold their licensing, no?
Yeah,
that's true.
I thought it's all Warner Brothers.
Right? Like it's just the name.
Yeah.
So the Cartoon Network part is wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a rumor, so maybe all of it's wrong. I don't want it anyway, so let's hope it's wrong.
You don't want a Beast Boy animated show? Fuck
No,
off.
not at all.
Not really.
He's a side character. That's too
side character.
That's too much goofiness.
This is his coming out party
for the main spotlight.
Yeah.
This is coming up from the side character of Panaloids.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna stay as a wolf the whole time? Like, come on. What do we want to see? Come on. Ugh. The Teen Titans movie may be set before the Brave and the Bold in the DCU timeline.
That would make no sense.
No, it would. It would, because Nightwing wasn't Nightwing as part
until
of
the
Teen
Brave
Titans.
and the
He was
Bold
still
series.
Robin.
Yeah.
Yes, but
So it makes sense. He would be
It does.
Nightwing and Brave and the Bold because he would possibly be filling in for Bruce Wayne because he's on a magical adventure with dinosaurs. So it actually could make sense because we might get a Dick Grayson as Robin on a team.
Hold on. Forget everything right now.
Okay.
If we get Bruce Wayne on his magical adventure with the dinosaurs, though, yo, that comic book was so good.
Don't you think James Gunn will do that? Well, that's why I always say I believe Brave and the Bold is going to be off Grant Morrison's work. That's my belief. I don't know where I got it from, besides Damian being involved, but it's all rumor anyway.
I love all this. This actually would work out very,
Brendan,
very well.
shut the fuck up.
You leave him alone.
Stop yelling at everyone. Brandon in the chat says we are getting a Batman movie. They didn't say anything about it being Bruce. Oh, and you're right, Brandon.
Right.
Not like Jeremiah, who's wrong. Everyone
Yeah,
drink.
can I remind you 1 second though? You defended him. He came for you in a video just today.
Oh, yes, he did.
He came for you. So just wanna
and he'll come for me again in another video. Anyways, but hold on. That sounded weird. Cool.
I love this comment.
Underneath Kyle's hat, there lies another magnificent.
This is the favorite comment of all time. This is by far. I'm gonna subscribe to you. I don't know what you post.
I want a beard under your hat. I think
it's just
you should
receding
get
hairline.
No,
That's
they sell those
Sorry
fake beards. You should do it next episode. Glue the fake beard under your hat.
And we are moving on.
Millie Alcock will reportedly appear in another DC project before Supergirl.
Of course, it's going to be Brave and the Bold. Moving on.
Yeah. Right. Marvel plans to retcon the amount of time Rhodey War Machine was a Skrull.
Why do they feel the need to do that?
But to make it all make sense.
Because we complain too much.
Yeah, that's really why. It's 100% because. But when was he a Skrull? I don't get it. I don't get what. Like they didn't make it make sense.
If they really cancel the movie, I'm gonna really be angry.
I want Iron Man movie again. Like I need that in my life.
We're way past 100 episodes, but that's besides the point.
You know, there's some where I'm not. Just go back. Go to videos, not lives. You'll find it.
Moving on. The Illuminati of Earth 616 will reportedly be introduced in Avengers Doomsday. Okay.
I think it's already been introduced. I think that's a stupid rumor.
How have they been introduced?
Like the Illuminati is working behind the scenes. Like we've seen the threads being pulled.
Yeah, but they
I just want the scene from Hickman's new Avengers. I want the scene where in the little dark room in a circle, just
jerking it.
Yeah,
just one time. Yeah, because the Illuminati that they introduced, like that was like, it was more just the cameo. That was it. It was just like making fans happy.
No, I want like a real, like the movie's happening and we keep flicking back to them in the background of like having the serious talk, kind of helping narrate what's
in it.
Cool.
As like our Xavier.
Right. The definitive versions, I would also hope will come out of it. Yeah.
Sony and Marvel are working on a deal that will allow Spider-Man to appear in more MCU movies. Yeah, I think it's going to happen.
That needs to happen.
Yeah,
that really does need
for both of them. Like Sony needs it more than Marvel needs it, but yeah.
Marvel's starting to need it.
I feel like they have a lot of titles that are going to be coming out that, like, they have a lot that they can really create. Venom will travel to MCU from SSU, the Sony universe, in Venom: The Last Dance post-credit scene, where Eddie Brock will recruit Tom Holland's Spider-Man and give him the black suit to help in the fight against Null. I don't think so.
That's a wildly detailed rumor.
Yeah, all of that sounds like okay until that last bit. We'll give him the black suit to help fight against Null. No, fuck off.
First half, I found in 3 different spots, worded very differently. Second half, I found in one spot, not related to the. So it's just like one mush of a rumor. Mm-hmm. It's interesting, but that's too detailed. We're not even close to that.
No.
So is it Venom the symbiote? Is it Venom the symbiote going to the MCU, or is it Eddie Brock?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's just the symbiote. We might even lose Eddie at the end of the movie, and he saves Venom by throwing him into Tom Holland's universe. Right? They're calling it 616. So Sony Venom gets thrown into 616, and
I would love that if it ends up on Mac Gargan, because we know that Mac Gargan is in the 616 universe.
Ooh.
Good.
At least until Tom Holland gets it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he has to fight him to get it.
Yeah.
I really like that. And I think I'm going to post it as a rumor, even though we just kind of
made it up.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's how rumors start. That's how rumors start. Marvel is preparing a Ghost Rider series to Disney Plus. Rumor is that it could be Danny Ketch, the third Ghost Rider.
Who motherfucker is the third Ghost Rider? Technically, yes, which again is the best form of correct. But no, he's the second Ghost Rider, because the Ghost Rider before Johnny was Phantom Rider. So no, but yes, but no, but yes.
Subscribe and follow to Panelloids for your fix of comic book related news, rumors, leaks, reviews, and creator interviews. And join our Discord. That's it. I'm sorry to everyone about Jeremiah cursing you out.
I had a very long day, guys.
This isn't how you get more fans, Jeremiah. This is not how it